Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson gonna throw right away. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. 17-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11, ready, stop.
Once again, it's Etienne. He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
11. And the Bengals first down. Stop. Ready, stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Pushed out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11. 180. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Pass into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's Etienne. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. On the handoff, this is Achane. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. NCL. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Force 3rd down.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Bengals will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He works free. Right side. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Takes the score. Bengals 14, Dolphins 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
11 Thomas. Can. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Travis ETN. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to H.N. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. For our first time, he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
But I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Off
the play fake. Here's Wilson. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. From the shotgun, Wilson. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a mandatory 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. Now Sanders onto the extra point. He's got it. The Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Begins with a carry from Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one on target to Watson. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. And he surges forward for a gain of about
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. We'll get this to about midfield. With Zach Sealer in on the tackle. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
11 mighty.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
13 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 11,
Higgins
11.
sent in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
180. 11
That's Jones in motion.
11. 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
Here we go. Stop.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That one, taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After to the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Wilson. Open man, that's Rome Odunze.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Achan. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to have a 1st down and are well into field goal range now at the 16th. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to Paul, the tight end. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll run it here with Etienne.
Conventional wisdom tells you this close to the goal line, just pound it in and go vertical. They try to make this a foot race to the pylon. He runs out of room. He's forced out of bounds. What a big stop by this defense.
On 2, ready?
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself.
Here we go.
That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
They'll try and run with Etienne. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop them at 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. This caught Cincinnati.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. So one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders kicking off for Miami.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
One, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Taj Brooks, touchdown Bengals. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
14.
The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Wilson. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit. Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. 180. And hot. Hot.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Michigan man Kenneth Grant drafted 13th overall. There for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Second and inches.
Gun. Stop.
Another try with Brooks. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Moving to his right. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and ball's incomplete.
This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Pick up there of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Now Now Wilson on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And he will score. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown tonight. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll throw here on third and short. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
First down.
On the draw, it's Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On one, ready?
From the 46, here's second down and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Right 80. Right touch.
Now, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Can. 11. Stop.
A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that ball. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive.
Here we go.
And here's 3rd and 4.
Wide 80. Wide 80. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
It's just set. 11. Stop.
Brooks. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
It is good. Makes the score Bengals 56, Dolphins 28. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on 4th down.
That's good.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bonitos in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he will have a Dolphins first down. He'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th downs.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Sanders here for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Gun.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Can. Stop.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort.